What's going on, everyone? This is Lo-Fi Nole, and today we got some new stuff that's coming, and I've been wanting to really show this game off, and I made videos on it and everything, and I even been playing it off stream and even not making videos on it so far. So I thought, why not? I played the game enough, might as well make videos on it. All right, so with that being said, what is the video that we're going to be working on? And what is the video about? Well, if you clicked on it, you saw the title. Of course, you already know what I'm gonna get into. The first Descendant. I made a video on like the beta and also the first one and I think the second one and stuff. And I really felt myself really enjoying this game. Like, we needed a actual loot and shooter that just felt really good, that wasn't like kind of like Borderlands, not kind of like Warframe, not kind of like Destiny, kind of like in its own little realm. And it kind of fits that niche a little bit for me personally, and I love the game very much. So with this video here, I'm basically gonna be talking about like what I think about the game, what I like about it, what I don't like about it, basically a whole like overview of the game itself. Now, since this recording, I have pretty much 172.7 hours. So I got a good judgment here that I want to really say for myself. And with that, let's jump into the game here. Now, I have gotten majority of my stuff 100, so I got into hard mode. I have beaten, let's see, how many bosses did I beat? I've gotten to Devour. I have not tried him yet, so I'm pretty much working my way up to beat that. I have made a build somewhat for Glay here. I have my weapon that I'm working on, which is the willpower, which that's the only one I really focused on at the moment. And then right now I'm trying to still get a lot of my external components and my reactors built, or not really built, but found the best ones at the moment. But I got a pretty good build here for her. Now let's talk about characters. I love Glay. Like, I just can't say that enough. I love Glay. My next character that I really want to like hone in is gonna be Luna. Then after Luna, it's probably gonna be like going back, working on my Ultimate Bunny and doing Velvy, and then probably trying to get Ultimate Velvy. But overall, like, the two characters I really like, and I love their playstyle, is Luna and also Glay. I haven't really leveled Luna that much at all, really, but I have gotten on her and like just looked at the build, and I liked the character when they first showed the trailer for her and everything. So I'm kind of looking forward to it. I've seen other people play Luna. I've seen like videos of it, so your boy is just gonna have some fun playing Luna. I already got, I think, one of her mods for her, so I'm gonna be trying to test that out. But outside of that, all the other characters, such as Lepic, Ajax, and all of them, I think overall every character has something unique about them, and every character has really good build functionality and just overall playstyle. I think is done really well. Oh, and then on top of that, come on now. We got to talk about, hold on. And we got to talk about the skin. Like, come on, guys. Like, if it's one thing that Nixon did right, guys, it's got to be the skins. Okay, they just like. Oh yes. Okay, I bought me skin for the Velvy. I also got my, of course, Luna, and then like I know I'm gonna get like Jaber when I work on him. So I can't wait. The skins, they just did a phenomenal job, boys. The characters being so great, what's not great with First Descendant is going to be the modding. And what do I mean? What I mean is, whenever you mod like a weapon or a Descendant, you have all these different slots, right? Then you have the sockets that you have to mod. It doesn't make sense if you have to pretty much put 6, 7, or 8 different crystal sockets on that to pretty much give you like a build. So to break this down even more, so you go over here, then you go to assign module socket types, and then you click on these, and you have to assign a socket type if you have a crystallization catalyst. Okay, you didn't have to farm for that, get that, then you can put like a crystal on that, right? Well, a lot of times when I look at people's builds or weapon builds, I see them like stack 6, 7, 8, 10 on the same thing. That to me doesn't make sense. I feel as though that's too much or too many crystallization, and you have to spend like majority of your time farming these, then turn around, you then have to wait on them to be built because they take 7 minutes, 7 minutes and 30 seconds. Okay, then on top of that, well, no, it's 7 hours. It's either 7 hours and 30 minutes or 7 minutes and 30 seconds. But anyway, like, it takes too long. and it's like over grindiness. Because the big argument that a lot of people are gonna hit back on me for this is like, well, it's a grinding game, you're supposed to grind. I'm like, yeah, no duh, you're supposed to, but at the end of the day, this is too much grindiness. What's the point of having all these mods you could try out and all these different Descendant like transit or like unique mods only for their like abilities if you're only stuck with one type of build that you can function with? It just doesn't make sense. Okay, how I look at it as to improve this, to just give it like a solution, maybe tone down how much certain mods like cost really, or like the capacity that you can have on your Descendant, maybe increase it, especially with your weapons as well, to just make it easier. It just doesn't make sense. But with that being said, they did said something about it, and they are going to give us something in season 1, which I'm going to be reading out. It's called the socket type saving function improvements. Now, once you're assigned a socket type, the socket type is granted to the slot, is permanent saved. So you can easily change it to the previous socket granted socket type at any time. For an example, if a Descendant changes I don't know how to say the A socket, so I'm just gonna call it like almond, the almond socket, to, I don't know how to say the M one, so I'm gonna call it moon, to a moon socket. You can easily change between almond and moon in that socket afterwards. Additionally, the socket type applied to loadout setting 1 can also be used for setting 2 and 3 as well, allowing you to grant multiple socket types only to the sockets that requires multiple socket types depending on your build. Now, after reading this, if this makes sense, they're going to make a socket that lets you go in and say, hey, if I previously put one socket type on this, then I turn around and change that, then I can swap between the two. I don't think that's gonna make it better, but maybe I'm wrong, maybe I'm not really understanding it, and I'll have to wait and see until when we get it in the game. But overall, like, I don't want to think that's gonna fix the big issue with like how modding is right now and how building is, because at the end of the day, majority of the people that care about like trying to, I guess, progress in the game a lot further is going to just go with the everyday build, or like what everyone is saying, what everyone's talking about. They don't want to try anything new, they don't want to play anything, because at the end of the day, that's too many crystals that you got to put into, and on top of that, the build does not function at like the highest peak that it should do for a character. Then you already wasted so much time trying to build that character. It doesn't make sense. I think overall this probably won't help, but I'm willing to see how it's going to really function once we get it in season 1. And now the next thing that I want to talk about that I dislike about the Descendant is going to be some of the mods that are not in the right socket type. This doesn't make sense to me, in all honesty, but you'll see it as when you look at some of these, they actually do follow in the right socket type. So let me give you an example right here, because I'm looking right at it. The general rounds, right? Toxic gun barrel 20 attack, toxic attack 20 with fire rate minus, and then the next one is electro attack 20, then fire rate negative. So you see these 4 right here follow in the same pattern. They have the same outlook, the same thing. The only thing that's changing is the element. Okay, so tell me why this one is like a little L shape. Tell me why this is the X one. Tell me why this is the C, and tell me why this is this. That doesn't make sense. Like, if they all the same, the only thing that's really changing is one wording. Okay, why we don't have it like down here, where this one right here follows the same thing? Guess what? Recoil minus A, then crit hit rate plus. Guess what? Recoil A is negative A, then crit hit damage 6.5%, then the same thing. This is just weak point damage. Like, make that make sense. That's the only thing that I would like harp on a lot, especially with like a grindy game like this, and like the purpose is to build characters, to try out builds, and to play them. I don't understand that. To me, that kind of doesn't make sense at all, to have some of these like this, but then go down here, some of that follows. Certain things just need to be locked in certain mods or certain socket types, so then it makes sense. Because number one, that cuts down on the big issue that we already have when it comes down to building your weapons or building your characters out. Because it just fundamentally sucks if you're trying to build a character or build something, and then you can't put it on because one, if you put a crystal right here and let's say it's C, and then you put another crystal here that's the 3 lines right here, and then this one is literally the same but it's different, then I can't do anything. The next thing I do want to say that I dislike, and I'll have to show you like a video of that, which I can be playing, is whenever you do like a, what is it called, an interception boss or enemy, whether it's in hard mode or normal mode, I don't like when I farm and there's like all these different percentages, and in this game there's a lot of different things that has a lot of different percentages that you have to get lucky and get, which that already is annoying. And you farm one of these bosses, right? Let's say I'm trying to farm Dead Bard and I'm trying to get, I don't know, because what I was doing, I was trying to get one thing. Yeah, let's just say I was trying to farm Dead Bride, and I was trying to get the Blue Beetle blueprint and the Glade code. Okay, now that's like a 20%. I see another that's 32%. I see another that's 32%, and I see some with 6%. Okay, you could run this 1,000 times and get cucked over by getting Ultimate Lepic 1,000 times. Maybe one Blue Beetle blueprint will actually come through, and that's 32%. So I think there should be like a better way of getting more what you want, because sometimes some of these materials that you have to get, like the enormous material pattern 69 or the 68 version or whatever else, like these take a while to get, depending on what mission that they come from. And then when you turn around and then farm the boss for it, and then you run this and then you get cucked over, I'm like, then you have to spend another week straight or another month straight just sitting there trying to grind something or one thing in particular. I think they should make it to where you can choose it, you know, if you get unlucky, or you can trade some of the items you got from it. Luckily, they also got something else coming in season 1, which is like a trader per se, is where he comes into Albion, then you go in and then you pretty much buy like different materials, different items that you maybe didn't get lucky with, or maybe you could buy like rare materials. So kind of like if you ever played Destiny 2 or Destiny 1 and you heard like Zer before, so that's pretty much what's going to be coming. So overall, that will probably help out some of the moments that I was talking about with the whole I just got cucked over with not getting the right thing from the boss. But overall, I love the bosses. I think the bosses are fantastic. All the different mechanics, all the different things you have to go through, what you have to learn about the bosses, what you got to get from them, even the mods that you have to get from them. I loved it all. I don't hate any of it. I enjoy it. The fact that I'm like right now, I'm still stuck at Devour, and I'm learning like which ways to play it and how to beat it, and then like I do this a lot on like solo right now, and like I don't really want to get a group to beat it. I'm trying to do it solo, but I may have to suck it up, get a couple people that know what they're doing, especially when I make my way over to like I think Hangman, because I think Hangman is he even in here? Okay, good. No, Hangman's not even in this one, so no, so I'm good. So really down, like the bosses are really good. I have no issues with that. The gameplay loop for me, I enjoy it. I don't have no issues with it. Even the void fragments, I think the void fragments is still good. The only thing I dislike about the void fragments is you have to like grind out a lot of the materials to rerun the mission. That's the only one. So like right here, to give an example, if I want to do this void mission right here, I needed 39 of this, and I only got 24. Then if I come over here and I look at the void mission and I scroll down, it tells me, oh well, you can get like 3 or 4 of them. Oh, you can get like 3 of them, and the one I need is gonna be the monomore one. So monomore, yeah, that's like 4. So like I have to run this mission a good amount of time just so I can get enough to then run it, and then once I don't get lucky what I need, then boom, it's over. I think they increased the amount of shards you can get overall that make it a little bit easier. It wouldn't cut out the grindiness of it, but even then I'm still not gonna hate on it. I still like it. I still don't have no big gripes or big problems that I see with the game in all honesty, but I like it. I think I enjoy the game for how it is right now. Obviously I think they need to improve on certain things, but overall I'm enjoying it. So while I'm editing this, I also went back on the First Descendant website and everything, and they also said they're going to change this up in season 1 as well, where whenever you're farming for the shards, right, instead of you going for like 2 different types of shards, they're going to break it down to 1 shard in particular, and then on top of that, whenever you do these void missions for them or void interceptions, you'll be guaranteed a run for that mission. So that's going to be more fantastic. That completely really negates like the ideal thinking I was thinking, because how I was thinking about it was kind of making it more grindy while still making people to play the game and stuff like that. But the fact is they take out like whole shard and just work on 1 in particular, and then you're guaranteed at least 1 run. That makes it so much more better, and that again that takes away the over grindiness, because I think a lot of people miss that point that grinding games have. I think there's nothing wrong with grinding games, but there's something or certain elements that just make things too grindy that a lot of people just don't pay attention to, which I am glad that they see that and they notices that. At the end of the day, if they keep this up, if they keep working on this and keep showing that they're listening to us and they work on this, I think the game is gonna be fantastic. But other than that, let's continue with the video. And that pretty much wraps up my review about how I feel about First Descendant. You know, what did you guys think? Do you guys see anything that I missed? Maybe you feel a little bit differently. How do you feel about the game? Stuff like that, really. If you made it to the end, then appreciate it. You know, hit your boy with a like, follow, subscribe, hit the notification button. You know, the usual thing that everyone says. Without any further ado, the last thing I'm just gonna leave you guys with, just some fun moments that I was like playing through the game and like playing with a couple buddies of mine when I was streaming. And I do stream this on twitch.tv/Lo-Fi Nole, so you know, follow over there when you get time. Other than that, I'll catch you guys later. Y'all are really like special needs people. I'm fighting with my chat, and then I'm also fighting like in here.
Really?
Hey gang, I'm kind of bent over. Can you come res me?
No, because you shouldn't have gotten bent over. You should have stayed alive. True.
Pause.
This ain't prison. All right. Okay. Wait.
Let me cook.
I got the stream. I got the stream hearing you. Okay, cook. We gotta hear this.
When you never seen a brother face, you will never know brother face.
Okay.
When you looking at a brother's face, brother's face. That's all.
Oh my God!
This talking. Never just get up and leave.
Man,
Man of knowledge, y'all. Man of knowledge. Raised by the gods. A man that can clap for you for command is a man that you need in your life.
On God.
What?
On God.
What?
On God. Bro, why he speaking my language?
Word is bond.
Word is bond.
And I'm probably gonna hit
You know what? How about this? I'm gonna come downstairs. I'm gonna come downstairs, and I'm gonna start hitting some Ice Spice moves.
Nah,
this shit gonna be crazy on stream.
No, do not give him that idea. No.
Stream, right?
You gonna atmosphere up.
No, Tristan,
Do your thing, 21. Do your thing, 21.
No, bro.
21. Okay.
You eat it?
I'm gonna eat.
Nah,
You said I'll eat some.
Nah. Yeah.
No, I'm
exactly.
saying, hold on. So what? Yeah, like if. Damn, y'all got me. Ooh.
I'll do that. Hold on, gang.
Yeah.
How many shots would it take you?
It wouldn't take no shots.
No shots.
Why would I need shots to eat it? I'm hungry. Chomp.
It's true.
It's going down.
Yep.
The hell? I don't gotta get paid for that.
Yeah,
I don't do it for nothing. I do this shit for me.
Thank you.
And look at mine. and then be like, yeah, that's inspirational.
Nah, I think really deep down, if I show my feet on stream and you show your feet on stream, I think we'll end this
Bro,
whole
you're.
thing. I ain't gonna lie.
What you just said that again?
Bruh, if y'all see my
No,
brother's feet,
don't
bro,
tell me that you're talking
he will
about feet
eliminate this
fetish.
whole
I
lot.
understand you have a feet fetish, but
I do not have a feet fetish. I do not have a feet fetish.
You got a feet
Finally,
fetish?
she's speaking
No,
some facts.
Don't let that nigga
no,
lie to you.
She's
He got
speaking
a foot
facts.
fetish.
no,
He does have a foot fetish.
I got corns on my feet.
everyone knows.
Oh,
bruh,
hey, I got some whipped cream.
bruh,
There's no-
Let
bruh,
it be known on this day.
bruh. I got
Let it
ashy
be known
feet.
on this day that Dark Q Nole has
Uh,
a foot fetish.
No, I
He
do
does,
not. No.
My dude,
Hey,
You know what?
Well,
You know
we got
what?
that
You know
4K.
what? You know what? Screw it. Screw it. You know what? I would suck some toes. So what? Now what? What you gonna do about it now?
Hey, but look though,
That bitch do with you.
I don't blame you for the saying I'll say too, you know, like I don't see no wrong with that. I agree with you as a man, yes. The right toes though, it can't be like, you know what
Yeah,
I'm
true.
saying. Matter of fact,
Yeah, true.
I'll suck Kratos' toes, cause those are godly toes.
I
I don't suck on homeless man toes. Come on now.
Hey bro, hold on, bro.
We all
What type of